So we have been painting doors what seems like forever. So a little bit of trial and error. A lot of watching different YouTube videos on how to do it to try and find a way that is successful for us. One of the challenges that we've had is we don't like seeing streaks in the door, and streaks are really prominent the more glossy you have with your paint. So the first one we did was a gloss paint, and you can see in the background there we've sanded it down again because it was too streaky. We weren't happy with it. So this is take 2, and we're really happy with how it's coming along. So let's find out how it's done. All right.
Okay, so the first thing we did was we changed the gloss. So we went to a semi-gloss instead of a high gloss for our doors. And then we sanded it all down. And then we even did some sanding that was like in between here. So we took, I don't have a sander with me. We took, 120 grit, and we even sanded it down in between here. Then we tried, did we paint it first? What did we end up doing? No, I forget.
We primed it first.
Okay, so then we got a primer and we primed it all and waited it for dry, and then we went ahead and painted it. And this is 2 coats of the semi-gloss.
This is the second coat you're putting on now.
Yeah, this is the second coat. And what I have found that you have to do is I use 2 different brushes. So I found that if you use the sponge brushes, it doesn't leave as much paint strokes in it, the stripe stuff. So you use 2 different. I used the smallest one that you can buy. I think it's the smallest, and it's the smallest I could buy. And I use that for inside of here in each of the little grooves, and went down and painted everything with this. And then on the outsides, I used this guy, and he, I think, was the largest one that I could buy. There may have been one.
So that's a 3-inch one you have in your hand.
Yes.
So you still have to go with the grain of the wood though, or the grain effect that you would expect the wood to be in.
Yes.
So you can see just about, if I get the right light, it's really hard to see the strokes, but you can. A little more from this light, and you see as the light changes. But as you step back with that foam brush, it's almost like a spray gun finish. Not quite, you're gonna see some lines, but nowhere near the level of line detail that you get with a regular paintbrush, and definitely what we had with the high gloss paint, right?
Yes, much better.
Okay, so where next? Is this the first side?
Yeah, this is the first side.
So we got one other side in this door?
Yeah, and we have the sides.
The edges of the door,
edges
okay.
That I haven't done yet.
So now that you've mastered this one, and that one, yeah?
Yeah, we have got to do those.
And those 2. And that one over there, yeah?
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
And this one, and yeah. So you're gonna be a pro.
By the end of it.